I am Cole Allison with Crackasmyle Studios, sitting here with Donnie Vie. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Pretty good for my age.
Yeah?
A little bit of a bug, but I'm good.
Hell yeah. So, quick question, man. I had a buddy of mine, I was telling him I was coming up here tonight, and he said if I got the opportunity to meet you, to ask you about Fingers on It, how did that end up on Henry, Portrait of a Killer?
Well, originally, the original Enough's Enough, we played, there was some older, I wasn't even, Chip and I weren't even in the Enough's Enough when they came up with the name and everything. There was these older guys, these different guys, that other musicians from Chicago that like had little careers and stuff like that. So, and forget how, I think the one, Chip's old singer, used to, I hooked up with him and started working, and then Chip heard me sing and the other guys heard me sing, and they fucking got me down to do the singing. And that original drummer and I guess he went to keyboards, were the ones that did the movie, produced the movie. Henry, the drummer, and John McNaughton or whatever it is, he went on to be bigger, but yeah, they produced it. And so he threw us a bone. You know, his name was Steve Jones, and just saying, yeah, it was pretty cool too. I like the spot where it's in there. It's such a creepy movie, you know what I mean? It's not going to show much stuff. It's just the vibe of the movie, you know.
So how did that song come out on the 1994 album 1985, even though the movie was made like
1985? That record was our original. We called it a record, but it was basically our demo that we were shopping or we were using kind of it's the first thing we recorded together. You know, the Enough's Enough band, we had the original one. We went in the studio. I think it was like three or four different sessions. We recorded that whole thing. So that was back in, you know, it says 85. I think it was around there, or 6 or so. And when it was made, but then we had a spot after we left the second major label, where we put some stuff out there because a couple indie labels were interested, and they gave us a little bit of money for this and a little bit of money for that. And so I figured, well, we got those songs, and so we'll just, you know, we're gonna call it 1985 and put it out.
Actually, really
people love it.
Album. I love my favorite song on that album is Marie.
Marie, that's a cool song.
So going back and talking about some past albums, I know you guys just, as far as Enough's Enough, re-released all the demos from the first album. But what's going on with the second album? Like, is there going to be a vinyl re-release of that anytime, or
the first and second record are the two that do business? They're the two that why we even got into the business. They're ones where you get checks and this and that from, and up until 2023, Atco, Atlantic, Warner still owned those records.
Okay.
Because of the way that we had to leave the label. It was a bankruptcy and all kinds of shit. So they still owned them unless we had paid them back first. But you can't recoup a $8 million fucking deal, you know, and recoup that and give it back to them. But that was yeah. So we just got it back, and now we're talking about publishing deals and different things like that, which have been on hold, and we just put on the back burner until we got those records back, because those are the ones that, if we're, you know, get anything happening, those are the ones they make the money. So it's what somebody would be interested in.
So I got one more question for you, and it's more of like a fun type question.
Yeah.
If you could have, if you could own 5 original Beatles songs, that you would call yours, like, which 5 would you wish you had written?
Well, shit, if I owned them, they would be a waste. But if I have 5 Beatles songs,
what 5 Beatles songs do you wish you would have written? Like, when you hear it, you're like, damn, I wish I would have wrote that song.
What, 5?
Yeah.
Probably the first 5 on the first record. No, I'd say, well, you know, can't argue with A Day in a Life, and I'm the Walrus, and there's I Wish I Wrote Yesterday.
That's a good song.
That'd have been a good one.
A Day in the Life's actually my favorite Beatles song. That was pretty cool.
What's that?
Brought that up. A Day in the Life.
Day in the Life, yeah.
That's my favorite.
I'm gonna do that
song
tonight, I think.
Really?
If you like that, I'll do it tonight.
Bro,
yeah.
Y'all heard this.
Yeah.
We're doing this. Awesome. I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you. This means the world to me.
Pleasure's mine, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for checking this out. You guys have a good night.